What's up, guys? So I'm going to take you through what's going on in my head as I'm going through this little warm-up to get my hamstrings up to speed, okay? So let's go ahead and watch it together. So pretty much I'm just getting some activation in my hamstring related to the gait cycle. I always want to remember that this is going to be integrated. So even though I'm focusing on the hamstring, I always want to remember the end goal is to be able to run stronger, farther, faster. Just bouncing up and down, getting some tension in my body, warming up my fascia. And then I do a little bit of myofascial release here. You know I'm a big fan of myofascial release in small doses at the right place at the right time. Just hitting the muscle belly, hitting near the insertion of the hamstring. Just warming it up. In the past, I have had some problem with piriformis syndrome, like a long time ago. So I just want to make sure that I'm keeping track of that. Yep, just doing a little myofascial release at different lengths of the hamstring. A little internal rotation, a little external rotation. Don't mind my dirty feet. I always walk around outside barefoot, so the bottom of my feet get real dirty. All right, now just gonna do some light deadlifts. Not even with the bar. Just I think this little green ball is like 4 pounds or 7 pounds, but I'm just really focusing on getting some control of the hamstring. Right? I'm not focused on doing super finding my max. I'm just focusing on integrating the hamstring with the rest of the body, so I don't need a lot of weight to do that. Yeah, just some light deadlifts. Really easy, really simple. Well, it's real simple, but it's pretty difficult to actually, hone in and focus on it. And that's what I really want to do right here. Then grabbing that 20-pound dumbbell and then doing some single leg deadlift step throughs. Right, and then at the end when I pull up my heel towards my butt, I'm really trying to make sure that I get the hamstring contraction as I'm pulling through and after I pull through to pull my heel back up, because that's what happens in the gait cycle. Right, being super mindful of my hip mechanics, making sure that I'm hinging at the hips, and then when I pull through and I step through, I'm maintaining that hamstring connection. Ooh, tired. Just walking it through, feeling it for it in my body. So here I'm just focusing on the last part of that hamstring contraction when the heel comes towards the butt. Coach T. Lamb talks about how it's like a whipping mechanism, right? It's a reflex. So at the back end of where my foot is on the floor, it's almost like a trigger to pull the hamstring up, and then the hip flexor will pull that whole leg through. And I'm just training that. It doesn't take a lot of weight. It's more of training a reflex than it is training the muscle. And I need to get some growth in the muscle, but I just need to get more connection from my brain to the hamstring and bring everything back online. I feel like it's a bottleneck in my body. I'm just practicing whipping through. And just making sure that I rotate to the opposite side as my hamstring pulls up my heel. right? Going through that whip, going through that whip. It looks kind of funny. It looks really funny. It looks really weird, but for me especially, it's been very, very difficult to try and find that reflex. But that's pretty much it. That's what's going through my mind. I'll probably do this, you know, maybe 2 or 3 cycles, and then move on to doing something else. But yeah, that's what's going on in my head. Let me know what you guys thought. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how you're doing trying to go from quad dominance to hamstring dominance. Peace.